Hello friends, welcome to my new videos, Job-Oriented Front-End Framework to Build All Apps. Today we will be learning about framework which is most widely used in this world for building all kind of modern web applications. Yes, today we will be discussing about Facebook front-end framework React.js. As you know, React.js has been widely used for building all forms of modern web application ranging from PWAs, that is progressive web app, to a single page web application, that is SPAs. Without further ado, let's look at today's agenda. Why and what the React.js is. What we will learn in this session. In this session, we will be learning an environment setup and React.js boilerplate code installation. This boilerplate code installation will help us to develop a basic React.js app. This will be a continuing series where we will be learning new features of React.js as we progress. So let's move on. But before we directly jump into code, we need to understand why we should go for React. As I just have mentioned that it is most widely used for building all forms of applications, it has another meaning, that it will be loved by architects, it will be loved by those who design the applications. So when it is the most favored framework for architects, it means that it is in high demand for developers as well. Most of the enterprise in this world, as they are developing in React framework, they need a React developers. So it increases the demands of React in job market. So that's why I said it is highly demanded in job market. At the same time, it is easy to learn and code with great ecosystem and developers tool as far as React is concerned. React has React developer tools for Chrome, which allow us to debug and develop React application flawlessly. React has a support of tons of libraries, tons of built-in components, which are already reusable in nature. Another benefit is that it has a single code base for single page application and progressive web app or progressive web application. The code base is really small and we can easily manage that. But the biggest benefit is yet to come. The biggest benefit of React.js is rich user experience. The user experience is really flawless. There are tons of libraries. React application, that more primarily that is single page application, is give a feeling of a desktop application because it loads in, it has a high performance in nature and it loads in a very fast speed. So it gives a very smooth experience for the user. Small code base. React application is basically a JavaScript. A client-side JavaScript bundles and minified to create a React application. So when it gets minified, its size gets smaller. And since it's a client side, so it loads from the remote server or CDN servers once and get also cached in the browser. It has a high performance because it is loaded once and then it's loaded from the local caches or sometimes the CDNs rather than the actual remote server. And last but not the least, it is easily deployable. Since it's a static code, so it can be easily deployable in wide variety of platforms. You don't need to set up your own server for that. You can go serverless, like you can use services like Netlify or even GitHub pages to load your app. I think enough of talk. So let's get into the demo time and let's see how we can create a small React application with a few commands. Let's pull up my command line interface. Okay. So let's discuss about the system requirements or prerequisite to create a React application. You just need updated version of Node.js platform, or Node.js is a platform, more or less a platform in nature, to create a React application. The npm is also installed along with the Node.js application. You need any Node.js framework or platform that is version 6 or greater. But always remember, it's always good to have a newer version of Node.js platform. So let's check whether on my current system whether Node.js platform is available or not. Okay, node/-v. We just need to type this command node -v. Let's see. Yes, it's available, and we have v11.11.0. So it means it's greater than 6 and we are good to go. But in case if it is not available on your version, so you just need to go to node.js.org website and download a copy of node.js and install it. This is your version. You can continue with Node.js 10.15 or whatever the latest available at that time while you are watching this video. So the command to let's check npm again, although it gets installed along with the Node.js platform, but just for the sake of, let's ensure that it's installed, and I'm sure it will be installed, and it is. The command to install our React application is npx create React app, and then we need to type the name of the application which we are going to create. In my case, let's create my app and press enter. As you can see, it has started downloading and installing this. It has already created a my-app folder. It may take some time on your system based on your system configuration. Okay, so as you can see that it has successfully installed. I just want to add that instead of npx, you can use yarn package manager, but npx is installed by default along with node.js, so I used. But yarn is most modern package manager which you need to explicitly install by visiting yarn website. The link for yarn website will be available in the description in case you are interested to try yarn instead of npx. Coming back to the application again, let's cd into the my app application folder which we have just created, and then start our application. Okay, now I am inside the my app folder. The reason I just want to show you the contents of my app folder before moving further. So I'm using dir. Okay, so here it is. So this is the contents of folder my app. In order to run our application, we need to type the command npm run start runs. But before starting that, just wait a second. Just wait. Let me open a code editor and let me open this current folder in the code editor. I'm already in the current folder, so I want to open all the contents of the current folder inside the code editor. So I'm using code dot. I'm using a Visual Studio Code as my code editor, which is again widely used in the developer community, front-end developer community. So let's start that. Okay, as you can see that my code editor has been opened. So yeah, let me open this package.json and we will see the next command. Let's increase the font size. Okay, you can see the start command in the script section. This is the start command. So in order to run our application, we just need to run this script, which internally run this script. Okay, but before that, let's open our app.js function. We just kept it open and we will make a small change and see how our React application behaves. But before changing that, let's run the application as it is and see how our application looks. So going back to command prompt. So as I told you that we need to run the start script. So the command for running the start script is npm run and the name of script you want to execute. In our case, we want to execute this start script. So we should mention npm run start and press enter. It will be quickly started, and in the browser it will automatically open the browser window and it will start there. As you can see, our application has been loaded successfully. Okay, let's go to the code base again and just make a small change to see how does it work. Okay, as it said, added the code, so just change this line to something else. Just say my first React app, period, and then press Ctrl S to save that, and instantly you can see that your application has refreshed automatically and changed and reflecting the recent changes. You don't need to reload the page. So now let's revert the change back again. Again it has changed automatically and reloaded. So with this, I have come to the end of this tutorial of React introduction. I'm sure you have understood how to get started with React.js with the boilerplate code which React.js has given us. I will put this code in the GitHub repository and share the link in the description. Do check out the GitHub repository and clone the repository and get the code on your machine. In the next video, we will discuss, or we will go through the code which React application has generated. So do subscribe, comment and like, and share this video with your friends, family and relatives who are interested in React. So bye for now. That's all In this video